Hello, hello. So I wanted to take a minute to highlight the difference between the brand BAL leveler, ball leveler, and the generic that's out there that people seem to have a problem with fitting some of their tires. Uh, I bought the generic originally. I wish I would have kept it before returning it. I do have the instructions to kind of show it though. And then I did get the actual bow leveler. Uh, there is a major difference that really highlights why the brand fits better than the generic. And I looked everywhere for information on these, and it was very limited on what I could find, other than people just complaining that that cheaper one doesn't seem to fit all of their tires like it says it does. So the major difference between the two that causes that issue. So I have 13-inch tires, 13-inch wheels. When I got the first one, I went out to test it. Did it fit? Yes, but it took work. Um, I had to seriously kind of hit a kick at that thing to get it fully under my tire. I had to dig out a little bit behind the tire so that it could slide through without kind of going down and into the ground. Um, Ultimately, I did get it to fit, but it just, I could tell that it would likely be a pain depending on where I parked and what the terrain looked like. So I returned that and I got the brand BAL leveler, and here's basically what I've seen the differences are. Uh, the two are essentially built the same, except for one major um, difference. So, this right here is the instructions for the generic. What I want to point out is this step here. So, when you get the cheaper leveler, it comes without these plates attached. So, these plates you actually have to set up. There is a pin to slide in, and then the clips that hold it in place. Now, what that does is behind that plate, there are rings for that pin to pass through. So that is taking away about a ½ inch of space on each side. As opposed to these plates, which are welded straight to the bar, and there is no gap between the bar and the plate. So ultimately, while this is essentially the same size, it still seems like you're losing about an inch just because of the way that the plates are separate from the rest of the leveler. So getting the other leveler, huge difference. Slid right under without any effort, and works great. Now, I will say the durability of the first one, it seemed okay. It seemed pretty comparable. Nothing stood out that seemed like it was junk quality. It really is just that gap created that shortens its ability to get into the wheels. I Like I said, I had 13-inch wheels. I really struggle to understand how anybody would get that thing to
Those
fit
wheels are on the
with
shopping list now.
with 14 or 15-inch wheels. So yeah, that's the major difference. I wanted to make this video to help anybody that's kind of researching what will work for them. Again, I think the kind of off-brand ones would work for 13-inch wheels. You just may have to kind of finagle it in place. Whereas the actual BAL leveler, BAL leveler, that is just going to slide in and be good to go. So yeah, I hope somebody out there found this useful, and hopefully it may help somebody to decide which one's going to work for them.